Really deficit a little bit too much? Did it take too much out of you?
I mean, versus a team like this, yeah. We got down early in the game. I think it was 10-0, to start the game. And, we worked our way back at the half and played some good ball in the third for like the first 4 or 5 minutes, and then they was able to pull away, and then took control in the fourth for sure.
And, of course, you gave everybody a scare in yourself as well when you went down. It seemed like it was just something that just came and went in just a matter of seconds.
Nah. I mean, it's still here. I mean, my knee is a little sore right now. And the best thing, finally, the schedule was kind of in our favor with 2 days before we have to play again. So, but just a freak play right there between me and Jaylen Brown. I'm happy I was able to walk off on my own power, but definitely a little sore right now.
You played in a lot of these Christmas games. I know they're special when you don't win it. How much of a bummer is it on this day? Because it's a marquee game for the league.
I wouldn't look at it as a bummer. I mean, you win some games and you're going to lose some games. I mean, you're not going to guarantee, wins and losses, but, definitely excited and happy that we was able to go out here and play on our marquee day, in our league. It's a big day for our league, and happy to be a part of it.
You guys just played 3 of the better teams in the league in a row. Went 1-2 coming out of it. Where do you think you guys are as a group compared to the league's best?
I think the league's best teams right now so far is since we, in Minnesota, they pretty much healthy. OKC was pretty much healthy besides Giddey. And Boston is like they're fully healthy. I don't think we're healthy right now. I don't think we're where we want to be to compete versus the top teams until we continue to get better and better, continue to work our habits. And, for us, we're still trying to, figure our situation out as far as how we want to continue to attack each game. So, but we'll be better.
I suppose this is related to that, but, with the lack of complete health so far, a lot of different units, right? This recent scheme, or just a recent change with the going bigger. Where do you fall, though, in starting to see some things coming together and see how things could work as you start to get bodies back?
I don't know. We played some good ball today. I thought AD was phenomenal. AD's just been on a tear lately. So, and I thought offensively we were pretty good. We got some really, really, really good looks that we just weren't able to knock it down. They did a good job of trying to use Porzingis as a roamer, take away the paint, force us to shoot some threes. And we got some great looks from some of our better three-point shooters. We just weren't able to knock them down. But I thought defensively we were pretty good at times. The one thing that hurt us versus a team like that, you can't put them on a free throw line. And you give Tatum those type of free throws, he's just too elite. You can't put him on a free throw line. In that third quarter, I believe we was in a penalty against us probably like the 6-minute mark, so that was challenging for us.
One of the things Darvin mentioned about was the details in the process, and we've talked about a bunch of what you guys have gone through over this last 30 days, but when you're playing from behind and you're tired and stuff like that, how mentally draining is it to catch up from 18 down and to be in a hole like that and be kind of forced to dig yourself out of it?
I think I agree with Coach Ham as far as the details. When you don't have much room for error, you have to be detail-oriented. You have to understand, each possession, and when you're able to execute that to close as perfection, then you're going to give yourself even a better chance to be successful. So, when we play defense for 24 seconds or whatever, and we give up offensive rebound or second chance points, or we don't get back in transition, we give them early transition points, whoever it is, don't matter if it's the Celtics or any other team. That's not good. A recipe for us, for our success.
Darvin had a challenge today where it was a foul called on you, on Tatum. They reviewed it. They said there wasn't a foul on you, but they moved it to Taurean Prince instead. What do you think about the mechanism of that, that it was able to be a successful challenge, but they ended up moving the foul?
I'm kind of on the fence about that rule, because if you called a foul on me, then shouldn't be able to go back and say, okay, well, the foul was on somebody else. Even if you do win the challenge, I think, I told the referee, I was like, well, if you call a foul on Taurean, then we probably don't review it. But it is what it is. But that's the rule, and we live with it. All right?